Lions and tigers and bears. Lions and tigers and bears.
Right, a little bit of stew nav here. So we're turning right and we're on to the 27 South. Okay, are you happy?
Yeah.
Right.
How long for?
185 miles straight on. That way. 185 miles straight on. Don't turn that steering wheel. Okay, good. Hey, honey.
Yes.
So normally these vlogs are a video log of the places that we've been, the people that we've met, and the things that we've done.
Yes.
I'm suggesting that we pivot to a touching story of a car that comes from North Carolina, and whenever you ask it to go anywhere, it constantly wants to bring you back to North Carolina. This sat nav, whenever we tell it to go anywhere, it goes, are you quite sure you wouldn't like to revisit North Carolina, where it indeed came from? It is a touching love story. I can only presume there's a Volkswagen Beetle
that it's in love with.
that it's deeply in love with.
Yeah, which is really sweet.
Yeah.
Can I just interject? Sorry to.
Okay, well that's the end of my bit. But we're moving on. We're moving on.
No. It was the fact that. Would you like to fire a machine gun?
I would like to fire a machine gun. Are we gonna do that?
No, we're not. But you can go to Machine Gun America, where you can fire all the live ammunition you wish.
Can you machine gun all of America?
You could. I think Machine Gun America.
I think it's my God-given right to machine gun all of America. Okay. Take two. After a good night's sleep, we needed it because we had a very busy day the next day. It was...
I can't get it out of my head. What tune is it?
Da 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 da. Ba bum ba 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 ba.
For those people who aren't...
What?
Yeah,
Star Wars Day. Yeah, we went to Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios.
Yep.
And we saw...
Stupidly early, by the way. We had to queue for a long time.
Yes. Just to get in.
Just to get in. Then we had to queue for a long time for them to open Galaxy's Edge. And it was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Galaxy's Edge is almost a pilgrimage site for Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
They have put so much care and attention into every last little detail that it does make you feel like you've been transported onto Baku.
The trash cans, all the bins looked like bits
everything.
Honestly, all of their outfits. They had those really unusual Star Warsy outfits, and
all the crew members,
and all their names were in a different language as well as their own language. You know, obviously English, and that it was just every single touch was amazing.
All of the food stuffs, all
the chairs were like big bits of
it all felt, there was nothing like anachronistic where you thought, like, you know, in other places you might have halfway through a themed world you'd have the golden arches of McDonald's or something like that, and there was nothing like that there. It was they were all in on the theme, the sound effects and the music. They had park starfighters everywhere. Danger, Lord Vader's here. And obviously the big highlight.
But there was 3 big highlights.
Well, no, but from a visual point of view, they had the Millennium Falcon. Well, we were trying to decide the best spot to do a little bit to camera to sort of say that we're at Galaxy's Edge Star Wars. And then I said, if we've got access to a Millennium Falcon,
let's use it.
Let's do it. is my favourite of the Falcons. So
What, even better than Falcon?
even better than Marvel Falcon.
No, even better than your Falcon.
Oh, well, my little brother.
Yeah. I mean, I preferred the metal version to your brother because he's odious.
Okay, so Simon is odious. So we're going to say Millennium Falcon, then Marvel's Falcon, and then Simon Falcon.
Nah, see, I'm not keen on Marvel Falcon, but I would probably put Millennium Falcon, then Simon Falcon. I'm only saying.
Sorry, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
So, Falcon rankings completed. We move on to...
Overside.
To the side,
One
guys.
side.
Right here, over here.
Travelers, I would include...
Approach.
Go.
No problem.
The second part of it. So from a rides point of view, we did Smuggler's Run, which was the newer of the Star Wars themed rides, which was cool. We got to be pilots, and we learned some important lessons, which is number one, we should not be allowed to pilot starfighters.
Yeah.
The fact that Net's driving now is slightly more upsetting and disconcerting to me, based on the fact that we crashed into every stationary object. And
it didn't make a difference, it's a film.
No, there were steering controls. It was like a computer game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just doing whatever.
Yeah, and we smuggled some stuff and we came out with
and
some
I
points.
think I've got an awful lot of footage of that, so we'll put a bit of that in, because
Yeah,
it was
we do.
genuinely really good.
If you could not crash, that would be lovely. Okay. Whew. So, hashtag driving. We did that, it was fun. And then we went to the Star Tours, which is the old one, which has the giant AT-AT outside the front. And Star Tours was lovely.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mostly
Improved.
because...
They've done a lot to it from the last time.
I think mostly because it was all featuring my era of Star Wars.
3PO.
Yeah, 3PO,
R2.
Vader, and
Vader gets you. Yeah, so when we went years ago, there's a bit they've added in where Vader stops the ship from right in front of you, and then you try to get away, and then he stops the ship, and so he's making all this stuff happen, which you didn't have on the last time I went anyway. And it was really good, genuinely really good ride.
Really fun Star Warsy stuff. The only one we didn't get to do was Rise of the Resistance, which was the super brand new one with the 3-hour wait times, and that's because it was broken.
Yeah.
It was down for most of the day, so we didn't get to do that. But never mind. But we did, or rather Netty did, get to experience something which only a few Jedi and a few thousand Disney participants get to do every day.
100,000
Yeah, which
people
is
get to do.
build your own lightsaber. So a lot of footage about this, so you'll see that. But
It was very good as an experience. It was very, very good. I would recommend it for someone who is geek enough about Star Wars.
yeah, if you love Star Wars, and
I think if you love it,
and you've got room in your house to put a 6-foot lightsaber,
then yeah, I would recommend it. If you're not fast, if you enjoy it, then don't pay the money. But I loved it. There was obviously a lot of theatre around it, and you'll see most of that footage, but it's a very, very nice piece of kit.
you get to choose your bits and bobs, glue it all together.
Yeah, you sort of got about 7 or 8 different options, so you could get your own unique one. You chose your own jewel in it as well. So
Crystal. They're crystals.
crystal. And it makes the swishy noise when it goes on, and it makes all the when you're doing it. Yeah, it was very special. I went for a Protect and Nature or something like that. Anyway, which is the same as Yoda and I think Luke. It's the green one I went for.
Yes, you did.
And Josh would have gone for the same colour of crystal.
More
as
Josh.
me.
Josh is on this vlog more than I am.
He is, because he loves Star Wars as much as me. And I mean, to be truthful, it's as much as I've not done to mention Lulu, because she loves Star Wars as well.
Yeah.
But Josh and I have an affinity together for Star Wars.
Yes. So yes, the lightsaber experience was really fun.
Really worth it.
Yeah. And
But
now,
only if you're a proper geek.
and now we have a 6-foot lightsaber in our house. So if anyone
And a display stand. Whoop, whoop.
so if anyone tries to break in previous years, Net's had a large, oversized torch she keeps under the bed to bash any burglars over the head, and she can now threaten them with a glowy stick. So yes, good news. We are protected as ever we need to be.
Enjoy it. It is now time for you to select your kyber crystal, the heart of your lightsaber. Everyone indulge me for a moment. Close your eyes. Go ahead, close your eyes, and picture all the kyber crystals I've described. Which one calls to you? All right, my friends, open your eyes and take your crystal.
Is it green that one?
And once you've selected your kyber crystal, please place it on the crystal holder in front of you.
Awesome. Next, we're going to move on to station 5, and you're going to select your matching set. Yes. Any of those bad
It's very dangerous. Only be done by those who can many years, such as our gatherers. And activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers. You have built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and Sith that came before you. And just like them, you too may change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Everyone please deactivate, lower your sabers, and remain deactivated for now.
Complete your lightsaber is. Like your path, it can. Choose your path. Only you can. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda.
192 crab and lobster on the way home, which featured at least 192 crabs and or lobsters.
It's just a fish place.
It's a fish place, and I had a broil, which was
Cranes! Fuck me, in someone's garden! Sorry, 2 giant cranes in someone's garden.
well, like JCB cranes.
No, the beautiful kind.
Oh, the birds with the stalks and the beaks.
Not the stalks, cranes.
Cranes.
Yeah. Sorry, go on. Just a
Crabs and lobsters, oh my. Yeah, so I had like a large bag of potatoes and corn and shrimp and
sausage
and crab
snow
legs.
crab,
Yeah, snow crab legs.
eggs.
And eggs. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. I made Net eat some of the fish. She didn't
I
vomit.
tried the snow crab. It was very, very sweet, neat, bit fishy.
It was quite almost entirely fishy.
I tried a piece of the sausage. It had a garlic butter, drenched in garlic butter, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. They were swimming in it.
He had to have a bib and a pair of those little
Nutcrackers.
And
But that was good.
I ordered some hush puppies, which were pleasant, and some cheese sticks, which were probably the nicest ones I've had.
I've got to reveal some information to Netty.
What?
Those hush puppies
Yeah.
made of real puppy.
You're a knob.
Thank you.
Lions and tigers and bears. Lions and tigers and bears.